Okay, this video series is going to walk you through the simple approach of capturing a fluorescent gel image with the BioSpectrum Darkroom. The first thing you do when you open up the software is click on the Acquisition button and click on the Lighting tab. You'll notice that there's a series of templates that are here, but you can create your own or you can use the ones that are here. One of the things that we've done is we've created a small ethidium bromide gels image and a large ethidium bromide gels template. So if we click on small, you'll notice that it sets all of the settings for the ethidium bromide filter, for instance, that we can choose and select. And it also sets the tray height. So if I'm loading a small gel and I want to put the tray height down, I'm going to slide the tray down to the middle. And then once it's finished, I can open the door and I can load my ethidium bromide gel onto the UV surface and close the door again. Once it's centered in the surface, I'm going to slide this tray height back to the top, and I'm going to go to where it says camera, and I'm going to choose the ethidium bromide gel template for the camera. So this is based on a setting that is pretty typical for fluorescent gels, and it also has the saturation preview button. So if I click on preview at this point, I should be able to see the bands in my image, and if I need to, I can alter the exposure time by clicking up on this button here. We can see instantly when we have saturation in the image, so I can either manually adjust this exposure time until I don't see any red bands and click capture, or I can hit the auto exposure button without doing any manipulation of the exposure time at all. So you'll see here that the picture comes up beautifully when I click on the manual version. If I go back to auto exposure and click on that, you'll see that it does an automatic exposure setting of 0.064 seconds, and the picture that comes out is going to be identical to the one we did manually. So it's pretty simple to do it that way. In this case, I've done an ethidium bromide gel image, but if I want to go back and do a cyber green or a cyber gold image, all I do is change the filter. So I'm going to go back to the Lighting tab, I'm going to pull down the menu and choose cyber green as the filter, and I'm going to click on preview. So now it uses the same settings, but now it only shows the green bands. Again, if I want to control auto exposure, I just click auto exposure, and it will go out and capture those bands, the green bands, at the right exposure time. And you can see that the image was captured here perfectly with just the green bands. So the ethidium bromide series would be here, and just the green series would be here. So that's just a simple selection of the filters. That's the best way to go about capturing fluorescent gels, and whether they're ethidium bromide or cyber green.